Living the dream is the end result of what you want to achieve. You have set everything up and you have a dream that you want to achieve. So living the dream is exactly the end result. The reason why our present is really not moving or everything we want is not going our way is because we are stuck. We are stuck in between the two realities. Being somebody, being a CEO, being somebody. That's the first step. That's the first part of having a dream. Secondly is easy now, but not for a lot of people. Write it down. Writing down is like checking out something that is there and trying to manifest. Making a dream come true, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for you to reach to 5, you need to have passed through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's not easy as it is, but it is simple as it is. Not easy, but simple. When you have a dream, living the dream is the end result of what you want to achieve. You have set everything up and you have a dream that you want to achieve. So living the dream is exactly the end result. So there's only 5 steps you have to go through. First, have the dream. Yeah, everyone can dream. Everyone, this part, everyone does it. Having a dream or thinking and just wishing that you had this. That's a dream. That one is simple. Everyone can do it. Even somebody who has nothing and to think about life can also dream to be a better tomorrow. Everyone. I heard something today that was interesting, that the reason why our present is really not moving or everything we want is not going our way is because we are stuck. We are stuck in between the two realities, the fear of the future and the past mistakes we took that led us to where we are. That's why we cannot achieve set for the present. But that usually is something that you can deal with. That okay, let me just say that's another story for another day. But that's how it is. The only 5 steps, and first is having the dream. Just have the reality of a dream. Dreaming of being somebody, being a CEO, being somebody. That's the first step. That's the first part of having a dream. Secondly is easy now, but not for a lot of people. Write it down. Write it down. That's number 2. Write down your dream. Write it down, whatever you have seen, what you'll be doing, the idea of whatever you'll be doing. Write it down. Writing down, it's like checking out something that is there and trying to manifest it through written words, so that it's kind of like it's printed in the brain and it remains somewhere, so that you won't forget what you've said to achieve in the coming years. Write the dream down. Then thirdly, it's simple. Set objectives. You have a dream. You wrote it down. You know what your end game is going to be. You know how your end will be. Now you set objectives. Come up with a plan of how you're going to execute. Because usually a dream is something that is complex. sometimes things that we talk about are things that are complex, that there's not any living or breathing person in this world who will ever achieve those things. But if we set them down and we put them down and we come up with a plan of how to simplify them, it makes a hard thing looks easy in the human eyes. That's the third step. You write it down. You set objectives, you set a plan, you come up with a plan. Then after that plan, you come up with what we call the mission. How the mission is the action part. How are you going to act upon the objectives that you have set to simplify that dream, the plan that you've taken and you've carried into 3 or 4 or 5 pieces, and you have said them that you will do this first, second and third and fourth, whatever you'll be doing. You said that. Now you come up with the mission, how you are gonna move from point A to point E. Remember I told you that there are 5. Come up first one, I said what? Dream. Yes. Second, write the dream down. Thirdly, come up with a plan. Have a plan of how you're gonna do this thing. Then fourthly, now a mission. Now if you go through the mission, now that's where this the action part, and the action is always hard. People will sweat, people will suffer through that situation. That's when we take away the real people from the fake people. The fake people I'm talking about people who sells the world the idea of good life, but they're not really living that good life because they're not willing to go through the pain and the ache that you have to go through to achieve that dream you have. So that is the first part. Then the last one now, number 5. The last one is living the dream. But let me tell you something. Before reaching the dreams, there are other objectives that we go through in the number 4 part to 5. The part where the action has to happen to number 5. That part I'll explain it on the next video and give you some scenario and explain how the things go so that you reach to that point. But as for now, I've told you only 5 points, 5 key points of attaining your dream, of achieving what you want. 5 key points, and I'm going to break them down one by one, explaining each and everything you need to learn from the point of taking action to the point of actually you achieving the dreams. That's when we'll be including things like advertising, how they play a part into whatever you'll be starting as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, so that you achieve the dream, what you have to do so that you can actually be paid for the value you'll be offering. These are all the things that will be set under number 4 and 5. Those stages are very critical, they're very important. They determine your next. So do you have a dream? Do you have a dream? It's important. If you have a dream, everyone, you cannot be a human if you don't dream sometimes. You won't be a human if you don't dream sometimes. So it's important that we dream sometimes. We have crazy things to talk about what we want to achieve, even though they're unreachable. Just talk about things that we want to be, because that makes us human. So I always advise people, and I always tell people, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, keep having the dream, keep dreaming of something better tomorrow. Keep dreaming. That will force you, that will create the zeal. If you remember the story that I talk about, the fighting spirit from one of my former videos, it explains how the zeal of you dreaming about something, how it can propel you to achieve things, greater things, how we can turn you from a person who's a nobody to somebody. Just keep dreaming, never stop dreaming, keep dreaming and wait, and just wait and trust that something will move, because something has to definitely move. So like I just said, there are 5 steps. If you follow those 5 steps, you can never go wrong. From today, I know that a lot of people are going to struggle from number 1 and 2. Number 1, dreaming the part. People are going to struggle a lot about that, just dreaming. But when you achieve you have surpassed the dreaming part and you are now in the next phase where people are going to struggle again, it's taking that dream and writing it down. or if you cannot write it down, record it down, whatever that is easier for you. Just make action of you so that you remember those things, because the dreams, they come like every day and they disappear if you don't take action upon them. So that process is important. So I will explain to you more about these things, but keep dreaming, because by dreaming, you're preparing you, it's creating you, and it's making a path for you so that you can have a better tomorrow. This has been Sam talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll meet again on another next video. So this is me signing out. Thank you very much.